Salute, salute. Mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me? Press one. If y'all can hear me, man, throw one in there. Make sure my mic's working. Make sure this chat thing works too. See if it'll start popping up. Gia. Salute. All right, cool. I see y'all. Man, look, I'm gonna throw this out there real quick. I'm gonna do it right off the bat because some people click in and they only watch like 5 minutes or something. So make sure y'all checking out my Twitter and the Instagram. And this ain't about no trying to build it up or nothing like that. It's just we're gonna be using Twitter, probably posting stuff that you can't post nowhere else. And I'm not sure how far Twitter will go with letting you post stuff. But we're going to be using Twitter a hell of a lot more this year. And we're going to post some stuff on Instagram, too. On Twitter, it's Tribe2. Tribe, T-O-O. That's the Twitter. And then on Instagram, it's Tribe.2, T-O-O. So make sure y'all check it out. It'll be in the description, too. Y'all can click on that description and you know what I mean? You can find the links to them joints. If y'all are on Twitter or Instagram, man, follow me up because we're going to be posting over there this year, too. And make sure y'all are checking out the community tab, man. I share a lot of videos, and sometimes, you know, they probably don't share it out to everybody that's on the channel. So every once in a while, go check out my community tab. Just go to my page, hit the community, and see what I've been sharing over there. Because I'll be sharing people's videos and different shit, you know, going on that you can't really. Sometimes it seems like we can't talk about stuff and other people can, you know, these big channels or these foreign news agencies and stuff like that, man. So, you know, if y'all are interested, man, y'all want to see what I be seeing, y'all want to keep an eye on what I be keeping an eye on, y'all can check all that shit out, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to talk about this China. And who knows what the algorithm going to do, who knows what the AI going to do, should I say, when we talk about these things. But I want to talk about it, man. I want to tap in. I've been watching it for like the last week, and I've been sharing stuff on my community tab. And it's different. It's different news joints from like around the world, like Australian news, Indian news. There's one channel that does like China news. So I'll be sharing them. Make sure you know y'all could link up, man. I've been following these channels for a while, a couple years. But man, they got, and I know a lot of y'all probably already know these things. I know a lot of y'all probably already keeping an eye on shit. And I know some of y'all probably just don't even want to hear it. You know, we're so fed up with 2020 and COVID-19 and all that shit, man. We get fed up about it. But it's just kind of funny to me that Biden and Xi Jinping, they meet up and all this stuff, right? Then boom, bam, bip, China's got this massive outbreak going on. I mean, crematoriums just filled to the max. They got cars lined up with bodies inside of them. As far as the eye can see, crematorium, you got to schedule your cremations a month out because there's so many bodies that need to be burned. They got hospitals just flooded. There's videos. I shared some of these things on my community post. If you watch the videos, it'll show where people are like filming like parking garages just filled with bodies lined up. Tons of them. And you know, you can't get information out of China like that. So we're only getting a little piece. So they got this huge, massive outbreak going on. And what is China doing? They're dropping their you know, that code, you know, zero COVID policy or whatever, where they, you know, won't let people, welding people in their apartments and not letting 26 million people leave their houses and all that crazy shit that's been going on for like 2 years. Now they got this massive outbreak going on. I mean, biblical, you know what I'm saying? Millions of people, dead bodies, going crazy, crematoriums filled up. They dropped the zero COVID policy. Now they done totally flipped the script. And now they want to open up borders and travel and anybody can go anywhere they want. Then the U.S., you know, us, America, we say, well, hold up, man, we're going to put some restrictions on some stuff. You know, y'all going to be tested when y'all come in here. We're going to do some things to try to protect ourselves from China and this shit that they're doing. And what does China do? China says that there's no scientific proof to the restrictions that the USA are doing. Like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Like, y'all been doing shit for 2-3 years to your own populations. The most tyrannical, iron-fisted government control, dictatorship stuff you could have going on in the world in 2022, the year 2022, and we still got places on this earth that are ran like that. Then they all of a sudden, after 2-3 years of all this crazy ass stuff that they've been doing, now they just want to lift everything and say, whatever, man, we'll let it all out the bag and they can go anywhere they want. And they're going to complain and come at us for trying to protect ourselves and say that there's no science behind it? Come on, y'all, man. That's just some crooked shit. And then what really gets me is Biden just met up with Xi Jinping. These Bamas just had, you know, little one-on-ones and shit, buddied up and shit, and then all this shit, a couple weeks later, bam, all this shit hits. All this stuff's going down, man. If we ain't got it, we got to look at these things. We seriously, they talking about what I seen in one video, and it's shared on my community post. In one of the videos, they said that they're tracking like 4 different variants, and 3 of them might not have ever been seen before. You know, we've never had to deal with 3 of them. Now we've dealt with a lot of this stuff, man, and I know there's a lot of different theories out there. I know a lot of different people think different ways about this stuff. You know, oh, it's all bullshit, or it's realism of. I mean, everybody has different thoughts and different beliefs, because you can't trust nothing that the government tells us. You can't trust nothing that the media tells us. But I mean, when I'm seeing videos of body bags, what was that? Hold up, y'all. Was that a tree? Did a tree fall? My whole house just got rocked. That's strange. That's strange. Hey, y'all, give me a minute. I gotta go check this out real quick. Sorry I gotta cut it, but the whole damn house just shook. I don't know if y'all heard that. It was like, doo-doom! I'll be right back. What the hell was it? Devin, you out here?
I was downstairs. I was on the game.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Was that the base? What the heck was that? Was that the base or a tree or something?
I don't know. Go downstairs and check the water pump. Make sure the water pump didn't blow up or something.
Weird.
On the damn live and this stuff happened.
I wonder if it was just outside in the actual neighborhood.
I don't know. You might want to check like the roads or something. Walk down to the end of the driveway and check the road. We still got power, so. My bad, y'all. Man, the whole house just felt like a plane hit the damn house. Totally took me off guard, man. I apologize. I know I'm all up on a live, leaving y'all hanging and whatever. We don't see nothing on the roof. I done lost my breath running around this house. Nothing on the roof. No trees laid up against the house or anything. Nothing out of place. I was even checking the water heater, see if it exploded downstairs or something, because you just don't know, you know what I'm saying? That was weird. Anyway, it's like signs. God saying, hey, try, man, watch what you saying on that live stream. Don't mess up your shit.
The neighbor 2 houses down outside looking too. He thinks the base is firing something. There's no trees or nothing down.
Man.
That was a loud boom. It was kind of like a cannon went off. Or a tank or something.
And they are letting, I mean, them planes are going wild out there today.
I mean, even the neighbor down there was outside looking.
Look over there, see if you see any smoke or anything.
Yeah, let me go look. That was weird.
Man, that's done took me all off guard of what the hell I was talking about too, man, with this. All right, I'm gonna tap back in. I'm gonna let her check it out. I'm gonna tap back in. My fault, y'all. My fault. But thinking about what's going on in China, you know, back in 2020, I'm gonna talk as free as I can. But back in 2020, how fucked up is it for something to break out in China, affect the whole world, shut down the whole world, change all our way of lives completely, just ravage economies? I mean, look at what we're going through with all this hyperinflation and all this crazy shit. And this country's not being made to be accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we just not, we don't talk about stuff because we're worried about, you know, social media shutting us down and giving us strikes and stuff like that. But I mean, why ain't we talking about this stuff? Why ain't how are they going to have this thing break out, cover up everything they possibly can, lie to us about their numbers, not tell us what's going on, where it came from, any information from them? They shut everything up. I mean, come on, man, that against the whole world? And they can just continue business as usual and keep pushing their shit on Africa, pushing their shit on Australia, pushing their shit on America and sports and Hollywood and all this shit and all over our, you know, medias and social medias and web apps and all this stuff. How are they getting away with this shit? And then Biden goes over there, has a meeting with them. Now all of a sudden they got 4 different variants going on. A few of them we don't even know. Massive people dying. They got movie stars dying. They got Chinese leaders dying. I mean, go check out these videos that I'm sharing on my community posts, man. They dive in. They know, you know, they know what they talking about. I'm just going off of what I'm seeing on these, you know, different platforms that I'm watching. Some of them are like Australian news. And I think some of them aren't 100% like mainstream media sources. They're like, you know, channels. Because this one channel that I've been watching for a couple years, they got demonetized like almost a year ago. And they're, you know, they don't even get to make no money. So that can't be mainstream media. And I would think that if a YouTube or something demonetizes something, I have a little bit more trust in them when they're talking about stuff or saying stuff. Not total trust, but I have a little bit more trust. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you getting deplatformed and demonetized and shit, that means you ain't going along with the program. I just think something's up. They never held China accountable. You got the, what was it? The Russian defense minister went and had a meeting with China, babe.
Huh?
You said the Russian defense minister went and had a meeting with China, and you know, China and Russia right now, they're having like damn, I can't think of the words. Y'all know I ain't the quickest motherfucker when it comes to talking about this stuff, man. But yeah, they're having training exercises. And like from what I heard, they're having training exercises how to take out submarines. They're having training exercises on how to conquer Taiwan. And they're doing this right now. And then they got all this shit going on with this damn COVID. When you in a, I'm trying to be careful how I say this. We're in a war with these people, man. We're in a world war right now. And it's not like World War I or World War II. It's, you know, different things. We've done evolved into different ways of warring. But the way China handled 2020 and all the way up till now, and the things that they're doing now, it seems like a war tactic to me. It's like they're saying, fuck everybody. And what, you're going to stop our flights from coming in? You know, we got a problem with you stopping our flights. Are you fucking kidding me? And they won't release any information. They put out a thing. They put out a thing to people saying that if they photograph anything, video anything, and we know about these things, they do this shit all the time, but as this outbreak's going on again in their fucking country, they put out this thing saying that anybody who photographs, anybody who videos, anybody who talks about anything going on with crematoriums, hospitals, anything that goes on with all this stuff, they're going to have to, you know, they'll be punished big time. And we know what that means. You know what I mean? These people will disappear. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, this shit ain't cool. And what ain't cool to me is when is the world going to stand up? When is the USA going to stand up? Let me make sure I'm still alive, man. They might shut me down. Who knows? But when are we going to stand up, man? When is the USA going to say, oh, no, no, no? I mean, could you... Come on, man. Come on. If my neighbor turned into a zombie, I wouldn't let the motherfucker in my house. I'm just saying, if my neighbor turned into a zombie, I wouldn't let the motherfucker in my house. And then if people around me were trying to force me to let zombies in my house, I would be like, man, we got a problem. It's time to beef. Like, when are we gonna stand up to these motherfuckers, man? What is going on? Or cahoots? I mean, what are we supposed to think? They don't want us knowing no information. And I'm not even sure, because I don't really watch MSM like that. And it's been Christmas and all this stuff going on, man. I ain't been, you know, I don't even know if, do y'all know are any of our news sources even talking about any of this? Are they even saying anything? Are they even, like, putting a word out? Because you got to watch these things, man. If they're not saying nothing and they're keeping quiet on it, there's weapons in war. And there's weapons in war that they'll if you're the U.S. and you think another country has attacked you with different types of things, sometimes you don't want to show your cards. I don't know how to fucking word this shit because YouTube won't let you fucking talk the way you should be able to fucking talk. Censorship sucks, man. But you don't want to show your cards. You feel what I'm saying? So if the U.S. knows something about another country and what they've done, and it's going to take time to set up for a defensive plan or a counteraction or something like that, then you pretty much try to keep it quiet. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to let your enemies know that you know something. And I just wonder, because it seems so fucking obvious to me, man. How can you have zero COVID policy? Be welding people in buildings, setting up these humongous places where you bring everybody who you think sick and put them in these places and pretty much keep them locked up there where they can't leave and shit. Huge hundreds of buildings built in a couple weeks, couple months. And then all of a sudden, you have a huge outbreak. I mean, just monumental, biblical. And now you want to just drop everything, go 180, flip the script, and act like, the last 2 years, everything we've been doing, fuck all that. Just open everything up. Throw them on some planes, let them go every fucking where. And let's not give out any information. Let's act like only 2 people have died in the past month. I mean, come on, man. Come on. That's how can you not? I don't know how we're not. Y'all know what I'm saying, man. Y'all feel me on this. I know y'all do. We all walk that same path, man. We all walk that same state of mind. We watch these motherfuckers and see what they doing. I mean, how can you not go at these people? You know what I'm saying? How can we not go at these people? And we can say that, shit ain't real and stuff like that, man. But how can it, to me, I can't see it not being real just because everything around it we are dealing with. We are dealing with everything because of that. Now, could it not be as man? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. And these fucking idiots, and I'm talking about our own government, man. They'll sit there. We know that they're not that smart, man. These people are not geniuses. They didn't even know how to handle the whole thing. If we go back to 2020, I mean, it was all a political drive. The entire fucking thing was a political drive. You had Democrats, you had Pelosi out in the streets talking about, oh, come to Chinatown. Everything's fucking fine, man. You don't have to worry about anything. The whole Democratic, oh, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. What? Wait, what? We can use it against the Republicans? We can change the entire outcome of the future and take over power using this? Well, guess what? Now it's a big ass deal. And now the most dictatorship, tyrannical fucking measurements are being done by Democrats in different states. And I mean, come on, man. It just is what it is. And I'm not even a political dude. I could care less whether you Democrat or Republican, man. I'm talking about these motherfuckers in this office. This shit makes me sick, man, that we got to deal with this shit 2, 3. It's about to be 2023. We've been dealing with this shit for 2 straight years. And now this? Only thing I'm saying, man, I get up on this joker, and I know that people will watch, the people that always watch me, they'll watch. So I was like, fuck it, what's the best way to maybe, just let people know what's going on, man. This is what I've been seeing. I don't know if anybody else is talking about it, but I think it's serious, man. I think it's something we really got to keep our eye on just right now. I mean, it may blow over. I mean, it may be that because, I don't know, all the shit that they've been doing the past 2 years, now they're opening up and just letting shit go crazy, but it shows you just how much they care about the rest of the world. Like, okay, if you're gonna drop your zero COVID policy, fine. But don't push your fucking shit on everybody else in the world. Don't open up borders and open up travel all of a sudden when you're going through the worst of it. And then complain when other countries are like, nah, motherfucker, hold up. If that's even true. Because who knows what the fucking Biden administration's doing? Who knows what? I mean, really? He just met with the dude. And then all this shit goes down? What was said in this meeting? What makes China completely flip and go 180 completely on every fucking thing, man? I don't trust these motherfuckers, man. I don't trust what's going on. I don't trust nothing they're doing. Yeah. Probably, G-Mo. Probably. I mean, how are we supposed to know anything about China when they lock everything down? Won't let any information come out. They got to sneak information and shit. But you don't really need to know the details about a place. You just need to watch their actions. And when you watch China's actions and the things that they do, that tells you enough right there. I don't need to know the details. I don't need to know every little piece about China and every little thing that they say and do. I see it in their actions. For 2 years, these motherfuckers been acting like it's the end of the world and they can't even let people go out and get food, like starve to death in your apartment before you can leave that motherfucker. And now all of a sudden, you got videos leaking out of tons of fucking bodies, cars lined up. Man, they got cars outside of hospitals with IVs sitting outside the car, hooked up running into the cars because they don't have no room in the hospitals. They got crematoriums backed up like you wouldn't believe again. And all this shit happened before, and then they're gonna stop any information from coming out as much as they can, you know, besides the people that sneak the shit. They're gonna put it in that you're gonna be completely shut down and go to jail or be wiped out. Who knows what China does when you don't do what they say. And they say that you're not allowed to talk about it. You're not allowed to get on that WeChat shit. You're not allowed to talk about it. You're not allowed to video. You're not allowed to take a picture. Much rather share a picture. You get caught taking a picture of what's going on in these places, and you got to deal with severe consequences, so they say. And then you got Russia. Come on, man, we ain't beefing with Russia. I mean, seriously, we ain't. I mean, look how much money we're sending to the taxpayers. Look how much the taxpayers are sending to Ukraine. While Biden and Kamala and all these people in Congress and the Republicans too, they all getting patted on the back by these higher elites all around the world. Like, oh yeah, we're giving them money. No, you ain't giving them shit. We're paying y'all. We're paying them. And they're sending our money over to these places. Man, I'm telling you, man, I'm so sick of this shit. So fed up with these motherfuckers, man. This world is filled with crooks and evil, man. And I know a lot of people, man, are gonna look at this and be like, oh, it's, you know, the same old shit. It's just another. I'm just saying, I'm keeping an eye on it. And I wanted to throw the word out there, man, just in case people ain't paying attention. Cause if we ain't at war with these countries, we're at war with these countries. I don't care what nobody says. We're at war with China. We're at war with these elite motherfuckers and these rich people and these rulers around the world. They're constantly trying to one-up each other and trying to be the baddest motherfuckers in the world, trying to rule the whole world, trying to be the, you know, Hercules and shit. They want to be in the history book, so 1,000 years from now, you'll look back and talk about them like you talk about the rest of these motherfuckers that they got in the history books. They don't give a fuck about us, man. We just slaves, man. Period. And think, yeah, backwards, no doubt. And think about this. China doesn't want to have to deal with COVID. I'm just going to fucking say it. China doesn't want to have to deal with COVID-19 spreading like crazy, killing off people, devastating their economy, and then be alone in the situation. So boom, bam, bip. Ain't it kind of strange how there's 4 fucking variants, maybe 3 that nobody's seen before, and now China wants to open up and let it just run freely? Because they don't want to be by themselves with this shit, man. They don't want to have to deal. If their economy's going to go down, guess what? They're going to want everybody else's shit to have to deal with it too. And I don't think China's as smart as motherfuckers always try to proclaim them to be. If they're so fucking smart, why do they always got to steal our iPhones? Why they always got to steal our information and always try to tap in and take our ideas and fucking rebranded as their own and shit. I mean, seriously, why do they need, if they're so fucking smart, why do they need Elon Musk's Teslas and shit over there? Why ain't they doing their own shit? Why ain't their missiles as big as ours? Why don't they have a nuclear fucking arsenal like we do? You know, these motherfuckers is crooked and slimy, man. A bunch of drunk fucking gamblers. That's all they fucking are. If you go back before they started silencing motherfuckers and going real hard with this censorship shit, they used to talk about the leaders of China and the CCP and how they was all gambling fucking drunks who really didn't give a shit about nothing but partying, drinking up some liquor and playing some fucking Texas Hold'em. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, man. And we gotta open up the conversation. We gotta talk about these things, man. We can't keep letting fucking YouTube scare us into not talking about shit, and then we get hit with all this shit that's going on. Next thing you know, we got fucking... Because look, let's be honest. Something natural, we got a pretty good plan about that, right? We got a pretty good idea of what happens when something natural comes out of nature and starts spreading around a little bit. We know that it wants to survive. It doesn't want to get worse. It's natural. It's their natural way of surviving. But when you got laboratories involved and you got human beings involved and they're taking knives and little scissors and little glues or whatever the fuck they use and they're putting shit together and taking shit apart, it's no longer natural. And this thing's been off the chain for 2 fucking years, man. The shit that's happening to people that get sick is fucking unbelievable. I mean, I know of people have died. I know people that have had it. I know I've seen attitudes change. I've seen people not be able to taste food for 2 months. I mean, come on, man. It affects some people's brains, affects some people's fucking legs, some people's fucking lungs, some people not at all. I mean, come on, man. This thing is fucking wild and crazy. And it's still out there. And now you got China with a bunch of shit where it came from in the first place, if you ask me. I mean, I tell y'all, man, we were about to move, and I was watching a lot of YouTube, and I got into the organ transplant shit of China. I was on YouTube, and I started diving into the organ transplant shit that goes on over in China. And it goes way deep. It's fucking insane. So I'm watching all these videos. All of a sudden, I start seeing these videos. You know, you start tapping into something on YouTube, they start sharing other shit. And this is like October, November of 2019. I was on Facebook at the time, man. I was posting about COVID-19 in right after Christmas 2019, like right at the start of 2020. Like everybody on my Facebook was like, man, what the fuck you talking about, dude? Like, China's always got something going down. I said, nah, man, this is something different, man. I got a feeling this might be something different. You know, I'm telling friends and family, you know, on Facebook, you're connected to your friends and family. Now, I quit Facebook because Facebook completely ravaged my channel. Because after they started censoring shit and all hell broke loose in March and April, they started attacking fucking everybody's fucking channel, anything that's ever been said. And I was like, oh yeah, shit's getting deep. It's definitely going down. Because I ain't never seen no shit like this before. But I started seeing these videos of the shit that was going on in China, and I was like, holy shit, man. And this shit just brings it all back. It makes me cringe. Seeing the shit that... Y'all just check out the community post. Y'all ain't got to believe me. Y'all can, you know, look at what I'm saying and say, oh, Tribe's just caught up in some media shit that he's watching from some... If y'all are interested, just go check out these community posts that I've posted of these couple things. You'll see what they are. If you go to my community post and like I posted like 2 or 3 videos from channels that like reporting on the shit, and they got videos from China showing all this shit. Fucking mouth getting all dry. I ain't been live in so long. Y'all know when I get to ranting, man, I try not to look at the chat so I don't get all discombobulated, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we're all in this prepping community, this survival community. You know, we all tapped in, man. We're hypersensitive to things. So we think about other things. Like you think about this, but when I look at these things coming across, and then I start looking at the other things that we already know about. Food shortages, medicinal shortages. Oh, now you can't get certain medicines. It's hard to find fucking children's Tylenol and shit. And here's another thing, and I'm just going to say it. I don't know if I'll get in trouble or not. Hopefully not. But they're saying that kids are being affected over there in China. You know what I'm saying? And let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. If one thing can break out, another thing can break out. I'm going to say it like this, and I hope y'all understand. If I can, let's just say this is a building, and it has very dangerous stuff in it. If I can take this out and give it to a motherfucker, why can't I take this out and give it to a motherfucker? Why can't I take this out and give it to a motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Just because we're tapped into the cove doesn't mean there ain't a bove or a dove or a loave or a shove. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel me on this? I know I don't talk right, man. I know sometimes it's hard to understand what I'm saying, but we got to be careful on this fucking platform. So who knows what the fuck? I mean, desperate times, China's going through some shit with their economy and all kinds of shit. Like, they try to act like they're all this and all that. But I mean, a lot of their shit is fake, too. They have tons of, like, skyscrapers and shit, and nobody lives in the motherfuckers. Just because they want every single person. Like, if you don't own 2 pieces of property in China, you're, like, damn near, like, slums. You're like, trash. You're a nobody in China. Like, they fucking build buildings just for clout, just for show, and nobody even has ever lived in them. I'm talking about skyrise. I'm talking about apartment buildings 40 fucking stories high and shit. Have y'all ever tapped in and took a look? You know what I'm saying? And we got this shit going on with Ukraine and Russia and shit. That shit is bigger than Ukraine and Russia. It's bigger than that. I don't know, man. I just think that shit's getting serious. And we need to really pay attention, man. I hope y'all are paying attention. I hope y'all are staying safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see these things, and I hadn't posted in a while. You know, Christmas and shit. You know, we did the little underground shit and shit. But, you know, as far as the regular channel, I haven't done nothing in, you know, 10 days or something. You know, it's Christmas time, real busy, stuff going on, but I'm sitting here and I'm seeing this shit, and I put out a little short, and I know YouTube ain't gonna share shit if you put China in it or you talk about any of this stuff. The AI automatically rings it, and then they don't want to push it out. So the only people that's gonna see your shit is maybe the heavy people that really watch your shit, or somebody hasn't seen me in a while, they'll go to my channel and check it out. And I was like, man, fuck that. I'm gonna do a live and I'm gonna talk about it. Because maybe there's some people out there that haven't been keeping an eye. And maybe now, if you holler at somebody, damn, why? Come look at this, Nisi. Come look at this. You know how Hassan be talking about how YouTube messes with their stuff? Look at this. I'm looking at a chart, y'all, of my live stream. Look how it just dropped. Just said boom.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're going to sit here and tell me that you're going to... look, it just popped right back.
YouTube's trying to buffer you out.
YouTube's trying to shut me up, y'all.
Wow,
YouTube's trying to shut me up, y'all.
You can see it in real time.
Jerry, I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Wow.
YouTube's trying to shut me up, y'all.
Hey, that sonic boom was heard all the way in the other county.
Really?
Yes. Like something happened.
Something happened. Something fucking
talking
happened.
about it.
All right, we're going to have to keep our eye. Something happened. Y'all heard it during the live stream. I don't know if y'all heard that big boom. Now Nisi's doing some research, looking around and shit. They heard that sonic boom all the way over in another county. Yeah. So we're going to see what's up, man. Something went down. You know what I mean? But anyway, YouTube, I sees you. I sees you messing with me. It's cool, though. I could take it. It's cool. It's cool. But I ain't gonna keep rambling on, man. I want to hang out with y'all for a couple minutes. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all can take it and run with it, man. If y'all haven't been paying attention, maybe look into it. And I know a lot of y'all think a lot smarter than me, and y'all can think about things that I can't even think of. So if y'all run into anything, if y'all see anything, man, drop me a comment, hit me in an email, you know, hit me in the DMs on Instagram, you know, put 2 and 2 together for me. Cause you know, I don't think of everything. That's for damn sure. But I'd love to hear other people's thoughts on it and stuff. You know, I'm already hearing some people like, you know, people are leaving comments saying things and stuff, man. Even if you don't agree and you completely think something completely different, I'd love to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get mad if you don't believe. I don't get mad if you don't believe like me. I don't want anybody to believe like that's not why I'm on this earth, man. I'm not here to be no preacher or be no fucking. That's not me, man. I just see some things and I want to throw it out there to y'all, man. But it's good to see y'all. It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. I salute y'all. And I'm gonna be thinking about all the shit that's going on. Hey, ENG 1142. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Who you calling idiots and shit? Not idiots, but fucking idiots, man. What you doing, man? I ain't had an argument in a long time. I like arguing. You gonna personally throw jabs up in the chat. I think the chat will handle it, though. Chat be on your ass, Mr. Postman. As soon as my granddaughter got her first none, she has been sick ever since. Yeah, she's weird shit, Lori. I feel you. And I hope she's okay. You know what I'm saying? Satan Hunter, I feel you, man. They mess with me. You know, and I also think it's me too. Like, what I've seen with YouTube and the shit that goes down. If I do a live and a bunch of people get mad at me, and let's say 20, 25 people unsub from me, they're like, fuck you, tribe, I'm out. Then I think that YouTube and their algorithms like, okay, this channel's going to shit. Let's go ahead and get rid of a few other people that haven't watched this shit. And then boom, bam, bip, 25 turns into 80. I mean, in the past month, I've lost like 100 motherfuckers. So it's cool, though. I can deal with it. You know? We just keep pushing. We all right. We got the fam. T-Paul. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Hopefully you get your stuff soon, man. We had to, man, you talk about craziness. We had to do, in the underground, we did a giveaway for Christmas. And I know a lot of y'all, you know, ain't a part of the underground, but I'll just let y'all know, you know, in the underground, we did a giveaway for Christmas. And we did like 15 things. And plus I had to ship out a bunch of other stuff too, man. We went to the post office with like 25 things to ship. My dumb ass starts grabbing all the bubble wrap packaging shit. We did, and we sent everything priority mail. So we would have had like free boxes and shit to ship shit. But my dumb ass grabs all the bubble wrap shit and all this shit. Man, I spent like $100 I didn't even need to spend. You know what I'm saying? And Niecy's like, what are you doing? I'm like, let's just do it. I'm just doing my thing. Let's get it over with. I was so stupid, man. I'm not the brightest dude in the world. Let me tell y'all, man. I be doing some stupid shit. But it is what it is. But T-Paul, man, I hope your thing comes at when we were at the post office, we were boxing everything up, packaging everything up, shipping it all out, and yours was like the last to be shipped. And we asked the lady, she's like, just bring it in here and we'll figure it out. And I'm like, all right, cool, because you know it was a bigger thing to have to ship. So the lady, we brought it in. I thought she was going to like put it in a box or something, do something. Man, she just starts taking tape and just wrapping it up in tape. And I'm like, oh shit, man, T-Paul going to be mad as shit at me. You know what I'm saying? So she just wrapped that shit up in the bucket. So you'll get it, man, and it'll be perfectly fine. You know, just make sure that tape didn't get cut. Nobody tapping in, but everything's sealed up and stuff. I just wanted to let you know, man, that when you get it, they didn't put it in a box and shit, and we already paid, and then she started doing her thing. I thought she was going to put it in a box, but don't be mad at me, man, when it's a bucket with a bunch of tape wrapped around it for security. You know what I'm saying? But let me say that, too, to all the members that had won. We, in case you didn't see the community post, we shipped everything out on Tuesday. So things should start arriving any day now. And we even shipped the thing to Canada and shit. So we figured that out. For anybody that don't know, you got to like fill out a little piece of paper. And I didn't know this. Anybody in Canada, I don't know if Monique's around or not. I don't know if Monique's popped in. The post office lady said that Canadians got to pay tax on shit they get shipped from the U.S. Like if I send a package to Canada, when a Canadian citizen receives their package, they got to pay taxes on that shit? What kind of shit? Man, Canada's off the chain, man. Them motherfuckers ain't right. Hitting motherfuckers up. Yeah, I go with the cussing. Oh, they did it again, babe. It's showing all the way down to like 53 or some shit like that. And watch, it's gonna pop back up. They fucking with me hard. Oh shit, Miss Sharon. Appreciate you. Hey, I wanted to show something, man. Backwoods. I don't know if you're driving or if you're in front of the TV. Can you see the TV, man? Can you see me? If you got a minute, man, I want to show you something, man. You'll dig the fuck out of this. And anybody else who fishes, Niecy got me an awesome gift for Christmas, y'all, and I want to share it with y'all. Because it's the prettiest fucking thing I ever had in my life. No, it's not the prettiest thing I ever had in my life. It's the prettiest reel I've ever gotten in my life. There's Monique. What's up, Monique? It's crazy. Y'all got to pay for fucking shipping. Game was rigged, tribe. I hear you, Backwoods. I hear you. You got something coming in the mail too, brother. Just saying. All right, you in the shop? That's what's up. Check this out, y'all. Now, I know some of y'all, ain't into fishing and all that. Check out this box alone. Check out this box. Look how it's gold. It's a Pen Authority. Check this out. I'm keeping it in the box because, it's wintertime and shit. Check how pretty this motherfucker is. Came with a reel bag so you can put your reel in the bag. Two pockets. And I ain't promoting nothing. I got this as a gift from Niecy for Christmas. But it's got pen on the front. This is a fully sealed reel. I can dunk this reel 3 feet underwater for a half an hour and nothing will leak into it. Check it out. Check this motherfucker out, Backwoods. You're going to be like, oh, shit, that's a pretty motherfucker. Check that motherfucker out, man. Check out that pretty motherfucker there, man. Woo, Lord. It's a Pen Authority 4500. Look where the handle go. I'm going to put the handle in it, but look at the detail in the gold and the black. And I love it because it has a lot of black in it with just, slight gold in it. That motherfucker pretty as shit. Check out this handle, man. Look at that handle. It's got like the smoke, charcoal smoke kind of color with the gold stripes and then the gold on the front. And it's even got like gold stripes on the handle, like it's all black smoke, but then it's got the gold stripes on it. I hope this is coming. See that gold stripe on it? Man, this thing is badass. Should last forever, man. Y'all can look it up on YouTube, the Pen Authority. This thing's so expensive, she's got to do payments on it. She couldn't even buy it straight up. She had to do payments on this Joker. I'm bragging, y'all. This is the most expensive reel I ever had in my life. Look, even came with an extra power knob. It's the foam power knob. So you can switch the knobs out. You know, some people like I like the metal. And some people like the foam. Jazzy Journey, appreciate you. But ain't that cool as shit, man? What a great gift, you know? And this just came out in September. Like they just dropped it in September. Check that out, man. Let y'all see it with the handle on it and shit. Just dropped this Joker in September, so it's only like, you know, 2 months old, 3 months old. It's like this is gonna be like their top of the line reels. I already want another one. I want 2 of them. I'm greedy like that, man. I want another one. But man, that thing is so smooth. If anybody knows anything about reels, like Shimano has like the smoothest reels ever. When you're reeling them in, they're super smooth. Well, when you do a fully sealed reel, you kind of want to use it for a year, and as you use it, the smoothness of it gets smoother as you go along. But when it's first out the box, it's, you know, not as smooth. Man, this thing is smooth, Jack. It's got sealed ball bearings all throughout. It's got like double sealed ball bearings in the handle, double ball bearings. And you know what else, Backwoods? It's got stainless steel gears, man. Stainless steel gears. Now, you know, most all reels have, you know, brass gears and shit like that. And the reason they don't do stainless steel is because the machinery they got to use to make the gears, stainless steel is real hard it's real hard on the machinery. So they got to constantly replace shit when they do, you know, a lot of something. So for this to have stainless steel gears is just unbelievable, man. This thing's a tank. It's badass, man. It's badass. Runs just a little over $500 just for the reel. I'm bragging, y'all. I'm bragging. I've never had a reel cost that much in my life. Like, I might have one fishing rod. That Joker's going to be like $1,000, man. I hope nobody that lives close to me, knows where I'm at, that wants to rob me is listening to this live stream. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, I just wanted to show y'all, man. I'm bragging a little bit. You know, I just love it. It's dope. Chill. I hope y'all had a good Christmas, man. Hope y'all had it going on. What was really cool as I bought Denise like a whole bunch of different stuff. You know, I a ton of different gifts. She had a whole bunch of different stuff to open and shit. Cause there wasn't one expensive ass gift I had to get, so I got to chop it up, you know, and buy her a bunch of different stuff. So on Christmas Eve, I was like, you want to just go ahead and open up all your stuff? And my reel wasn't supposed to come in till like today or something, or yesterday. So we're sitting in the living room. I let Niecy open up all her gifts. She's having fun like shit. And I'm like, well, let me go check the front door because there was something supposed to be delivered, like some batteries or something we were getting delivered on Christmas Eve. I went to the front door, and damn sure enough, sitting there on the porch outside my front door was the package from Bass Pro Shops. Fucking Pen Authority reel. I was like, oh shit, my shit came right before Christmas. This is badass. So I was like, Jill. So I got to open my shit on Christmas Eve. You know what I'm saying? Get it in. But man, I tell you what, with all this shit that's going on across the world, all this stuff we're going to be dealing with here pretty soon, what do y'all think's going to happen, man? I can see some major shit going down. They said that there's a couple countries, I forget what countries, y'all got to watch the videos I shared on my community post. I know I keep repeating myself, but maybe some people come in. Make sure y'all keep an eye on my community post. I'm always sharing videos on my community post, whether I'm shouting channels out, trying to get the word out about channels that I like, or just trying to get news out there that can actually be shared on YouTube. And a lot of times I'll share something on my community post, and a day later it's unavailable because they done struck the channel or censored the channel and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I heard, yeah, no doubt, Monique, no doubt, Coral, no doubt. Yes, indeed. Oh, but I heard that other countries, when they're testing people coming over from China, they're actually doing tests on whatever. Like, this is what I got out of it. If somebody came over from China and they tested positive, then they're going to test that strain to see if it's a new variant or not. You know what I'm saying? And in one of those videos I shared, they talked about how there's 4 variants and they think 3 of them are ones that haven't been seen before. And I talked to somebody earlier, somebody texted me earlier, you know who you are, and he's hearing 4 different variants that we don't know about. So, I mean, you know, things change by the hour. So make sure y'all keep an eye on shit, man. You know, they're not going to protect us. You know how, you know, the prepping community, they always say they ain't coming to help you. We got to help ourselves. Famine, pestilence, this shit ain't getting better. Prep up. No doubt, Ben. No doubt. Miracle Tech and Gaming. Restricted government phones from having TikTok because of security concerns. Yeah, and you think about these things, like, yeah, and we ain't at war with China. We gotta stop a fucking app that people do dances and shit on because they're using it as a weapon to get information. I mean, come on, man. Now the government can't have TikToks on their phones. They can't have the app TikTok on their phones. I mean, we're at war with these people, man. I don't know how to say it without getting in trouble, man. It's a strike. And I'm not talking about a YouTube strike. I'm talking about if you got one country with a plane and another country with a plane and they drop a bomb, what is that? That's a strike. Okay. Well, if you use a different kind of weapon and it's going around and you open up and start sending people over to other countries, is that not a strike? Are they not trying to hit somebody up? I'm not getting my information from MSM at all. I have not watched Fox. I have not watched MSNBC. I have not watched any mainstream media whatsoever. None. Since my last live. So don't think that I done watched some Fox News and I got something, or I read some Washington Times shit. Like, I'm seeing some YouTube channels that have, you know, there's one channel, it's like China Insights or something. And they're not mainstream media. But they've been doing it for years. You know what I mean? Like, some of these people, they either lived in China for a little while, or they got, you know, they see the corruption in China and they try to spread the word. And then boom, bam, bip, they get people from China sending them videos and photos secretly and shit, and then boom, bam, bip, they can release shit and let you see shit. This is what I take from it. Now, I know you can't believe everything you see, everything you read, but if you go check out these videos on my community tab, it's more than one video. It's a whole bunch of them, and there's a couple different videos, and they got different videos inside of those videos showing all the different stuff. There's an India news thing that I watched, and she dropped like 5 different videos out of China that damn sure ain't supposed to be released because China's trying to shut down everything. They don't want nobody knowing shit. You know what I'm saying? And they damn sure are doing, Russia and China are doing the drills, practicing and shit. We're at war with Russia. And people can say, no, we're not. It's Ukraine at war with Russia. No, we're at war with Russia. We're funding the war. We're giving the weapons for the war. We just had Ukrainians leader in our government palace holding the fucking flag. We had the vice president and the third in line holding another fucking country's fucking flag in our fucking... Man, And I know propaganda. I know shit is put in place to piss you off, get you in your feelings, so you fucking, that's how they work. They want us all up in our feelings, keep us distracted from what's really going on. But when I see a motherfucker taking our money, he's not taking government money. The government takes our money. We're paying for all this shit. The hard-working Americans that are breaking their backs every day to feed their family, they're taking money out of our pockets to send over there for this shit. And we just sit back and I'm not blaming y'all. I'm not blaming me. I'm not blaming us. It's like, what the hell do you do? What can we do? So at least get the word out there. At least start talking about it. At least keep the conversation going. Keep talking about it. Talk about it with your family and friends. Talk about it with the people in your grocery store. You going in the grocery store, let them know. Say, hey, man, watch your back, man. There's some really serious shit going on with China right now. You may not be paying attention. Oh, I don't pay attention to that shit. You better pay attention to that shit. Do you care about your kids? You care about your grandkids? You care about your nephews and nieces? Do you care about the future of this country? You better pay attention to this shit. You better keep an eye on this motherfucking shit, man. I mean, just like the border. How much money are we spending? How much supplies are we giving to Ukraine so they can secure borders in their country? Whether it be a border of a county or state or whatever they call it over there, I don't even know, region. But yet, we won't even protect our own borders, man. And you got people from China trying to come through the southern border. That's in one of the videos too. If you watch the video, it's talking about how, you know, I think it was like 130 Chinese were trying to cross into America's border from the south through Mexico. I mean, damn, man. I think America and Mexico should be definitely working together 100% to protect both our lands. I mean, Mexico's just as precious as the U.S. You know, Canada's just as precious as the U.S. I'm not saying we're any better or any worse, but we're neighbors, man. We should be one working together to make sure that this side of the world is holding it down and staying safe and keeping our people safe. But nah, we don't do no shit like that. We just always compete and trying to get each other's money and shit. It's crazy, man. Yeah, no doubt, T-Paul. No doubt, man. I'm with you. Right, Dixie? Right, Dixie? No doubt, man. It's crazy. Random, what's going on with you, sis? I feel you, crazy. I feel you, man. You know, I ain't gonna stay on here for a super long time because tomorrow night, I think I'm gonna go live on both the regular, you know, Prepper Tribe and then go live in the underground if y'all want to hang out, man. It's been a minute. And then you got New Year's night. I don't know, you know, some people, they ain't really doing much on New Year's Eve into New Year. So maybe I'll go live tomorrow evening. We'll hit it up, hang out, talk about some things. Probably be more information going on about all this stuff. And then we'll turn around and maybe Saturday night hang out for a little while for New Year's. You know what I mean? Anybody who ain't doing nothing, you just sitting around, you ain't got nothing to do, hang out with me, man. We'll have a beer or something. Talk about stuff going on. Bring in the new year. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn, ENG getting this shit deleted and shit. What he doing? He starting shit? You starting shit and the mods is booting your ass. You're out of here. Probably the same old motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Just made a new channel or something. So they won't be all up in this joint. There'll be somebody else doing the same thing again. Who cares? Who cares? Just give them the boot. See, we boot motherfuckers over here. New Year's Eve party, y'all. No doubt, Tennessee. Hey, I'll make sure I don't step on y'all too, man. If y'all doing, I know you go live on Saturdays, Tennessee. Hey, look, I ain't even got to go live on Saturday. No bullshit. If a bunch of other people are going live and going party and shit, I'll just come over and hang out with y'all. I'll be all up in the chat and I'll be watching this shit. I'll hang out with y'all shit. I'm just saying, there ain't nothing going down. I ain't gonna be stepping on y'all and shit. You know what I'm saying? I be watching close. I be watching close. Shit, I be watching My Fly Family, Carbon Q. I be watching y'all, man. Make sure I don't step on y'all and shit. You know what I'm saying? And if, you know the fellas and all that. You know, got y'all's back, man. Monique, you got an ice storm coming in? Man, Canada ain't no joke. Oh, you ain't going TT1? That's what's up, man. What you got going on, man? I'll send you the link. You know what I mean? Saturday or tomorrow night, man. I'll send y'all the link anyway, man. If you ain't doing nothing, man, come hang out with me on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Get it in. I know some of y'all gonna do some tapping in. Y'all gonna look into this China shit, see what's up. Y'all might find some shit. Ease my worries. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping some of y'all can ease my worries. I know there's gonna be some channels out there that really, they don't even want to hear it. They're like, nope, I don't care. I don't want to hear. But I'm telling y'all, man, y'all know I don't go super stupid with nothing when stuff's going down. I don't try to push something really hard, but this worries me a little bit. This shit ain't no joke, man. And if it's new shit that we ain't ever even dealt with before, it makes me think it might be completely new. You know what I'm saying? You been checking it out backwards? I figured you have, man. You be staying on shit, just top of shit like that, man. I don't know if you make sure you check me out on the community tab backwards. I just ain't been sending links and shit, man. It's Christmas time, so I ain't trying to bother nobody. I figure I share it on my community post. Then if you want to watch it, you watch it. If I send it to a phone, man, then it's like intruding on Christmas and shit with all this bad shit going on. I ain't gonna do all that right now. You know what I mean? So I haven't been sending links to the fellas and no shit like that. Conspiracy alert. Russia has been expanding and doing massive training drills in the Arctic. Then we get hit with a storm of the century. I feel you, Dixie. I feel you. Some crazy shit going on. That's what's up, Jazzy. That's what's up. Hope you're having a good day at work. That's what's up, Backwoods. Yeah, I try to share different ones. That way people can sub up to these channels. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm trying to promote those channels, but they give better information than these. I don't see our not our community, but our news and shit. I don't see them telling us shit, man. And that's another thing that worries me, y'all. We know that our news is completely controlled and they only want to let us know what they want to let us know. Would they even tell us at this point? We worry about lockdowns and all that shit, but what if that ain't what they want to do? What if they ain't worried about lockdowns no more? What if they're worrying about information getting out and we get paranoid ourselves because we figure out the truth on our own and then we do our own shit and it fucks up the economy and shit. You see how bad the fucking economy is and how fucked up it is. You know these Democrats, they don't want to look bad. They'd rather 30 million get wiped out than to look bad. You know what I'm saying? No shit, Monique. Man, Monique, you gotta hang out sometimes. I gotta send you a link, man. I want to hear your thoughts. You so smart. I've talked to you before. I know how smart you are. I gotta get you in a conversation. Look, I want a one-on-one, Monique. I want to interview you, Monique. And we get it in. Go deep. Do it on the underground or something. We can hang out. Gotta stop thinking it's all conspiracy. Dude, they are moving forward with the one. Yeah, you got that right, Backwoods. You got that right. And I know a lot of people, a lot of people don't want to believe that it's anything. There's people out there that don't think it's shit, And hey, more power to you if that's what you believe. But, we all have a right to believe what we want to believe. And I'm all about that shit. But this is just me. This is just who I am. This is how I look at things. It may not be the same as you. But it never hurts to hear different opinions. Tribecast. I haven't done Tribecast in a minute. Bearcat Dame. That's for New York about the nuclear attack. They won't tell us anything. Yeah, no doubt, Bearcat. No doubt. No spending money on America. No shit. Man, he's so terrible. Capital Currency, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Huh?
I don't know if you heard that boom.
Hey, Capital Currency, did you hear a huge boom like 45 minutes ago? It was like a tree fell on my house. We heard it down here in Southern Maryland, and the next county over even heard it. Nisi just asked me to ask you because you up a little north of me. Did you hear it? It was like a sonic boom. It was boom. It happened during the live stream. I was sitting there talking, and all of a sudden, man, the whole house rattled and a big boom happened. It was about like 45 minutes ago, hour ago. Yeah, no doubt, Betty. I feel you. I feel you. Yes, indeed. Carbon Q. I sees you, sis. I sees you. Pilgrim, what's going on, man? What's going on with you? Vision Popeye was in the late 60s, I believe. 50 plus years of technology advancements from that. Dixie going deep. One thing I'm saying, man, we better watch our backs. Because this shit ain't no joke. I guarantee you there's going to be, watch your area. I'm not sure they'll tell us. I swear to God, man, I feel like the government's not, they got other things to push. They got other things to put in our face to keep us distracted. And I don't think that they will. It seems like the world's scared of China, man, because they don't, the whole world should be standing up to China saying, no, you're not going to hide information on this. This is a danger to the world. Look at your crematoriums. Look at your fucking hospitals. Look at what's going on. And now you want to drop everything, open up your borders, and expect everybody to accept everybody. No, you need to be upfront and totally open with all the fucking information, plain and simple. And if you're not, then it's a declaration of fucking war. Because you're putting the world's lives in jeopardy. I didn't hear anything last month though. Oh shit. It was for a half hour or so. Man, I don't know, man. We're gonna keep an eye on it. If we hear anything about what that boom was, I mean, who knows what it was, but if we hear anything, I'll put out a short or something, let y'all know. For anybody who was in here and heard it when it happened. Oh yeah, Lisa? I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. But hey, in all honesty, when it comes to stuff like this, I hope it does get spread. No matter who it is. If I peep an enemy to a story and they go and they spread it to the people, that I don't care, man. Let everybody hear everything, man. I hope more and more people, share that shit. enemy or not. It's cool. We ain't gonna worry about the haters, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you keeping an eye out. Appreciate you. You know, preppertribe@gmail.com. Go always hit me up. Might take me a day or two to get to it, because sometimes I forget all about an email and checking it and shit. You know what I mean? Well, look, y'all, it's 1:15. It's during the day. You know, hey, if I hear some more stuff, I mean, maybe tonight. Who knows, man? I'm about to get back at it. I hope y'all wanting to hang. I hope y'all wanting to get, you know, Christmas time shit been dying down, but I'm ready to get back into getting up on this joker, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gave y'all no beat. I salute y'all and all that. Let me throw a beat up on there real quick. Y'all ain't heard no beat in a minute. I hope it don't echo and shit and do stupid shit. Hopefully it sounds right. Ohio, it might be. No doubt, staying high for life, no doubt. That's what's up. That's what's up, Randall. That's what's up, Backwoods. That's what's up. Press one. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and kill it. Y'all keep an eye. Make sure y'all check out my community posts, and don't forget, check me out on Twitter, Tribe2, Tribe TOO, and Instagram, Tribe.2 TOO. See more cannabis. I sees you. And I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me, listening to my dumb ass. Appreciate the ones. You know what I'm saying? For real, though, I missed y'all. Good to see all y'all. Let's get it in. New Year's coming. We gonna light it up on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Prepper Tribe all day, baby. We gonna get it in. Shit, I salute. I'ma holla at y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, no doubt. I might drop some shorts, or who knows, man. We gonna get it in. Let's do this. But keep an eye out. There's some shit going down, man. If you just popping in right now, go back and watch the beginning of this video. And then go check out my community tab. And keep an eye on that community tab, because I'm going to drop dimes in there for y'all. If I see any information that I feel needs to be put out, I'm going to throw it at y'all. All right, y'all stay safe out there. Peace.